George, you bring your granddaughter down here at on the beach at Kinmel Bay. Can you tell me what problems you've had?
Well, I've started bringing her on a little push-along tricycle, and I started finding that as the sand got worse and worse, I had to stop, go back into reverse, pull the buggy backwards for quite a few yards before I could turn round again and continue. And eventually I decided that I might be able to do something about this, because everybody else was suffering the same problems. Cyclists were falling off their bikes when they came to the loose sand. People with mobility scooters couldn't get through. So I just thought I'd get a spade or a shovel and start digging.
And how often do you come down here?
Well, roughly about once a week. It took longer to get the thing cleared in the first place. It took me probably about 8 hours to get through. But then, if the winds weren't too bad, a couple of hours each week would keep it fairly clear. But then, a few weeks back, the winds got much worse, and from a worse direction, and the whole thing got that much worse, because whereas it started off being about 100 yards I had to clear, it ended up over half a mile. And
have you any estimate of how much all this weighs?
I would like to think that quite a few tons, I think, by the number of shovelfuls I dig through each time. I think there are quite a few tons.
And have you spoken to the council about this?
Not directly. Other people, everyone I meet says, oh, the council should be doing this, and all complaining, but I'm more of a practical man and just think if I can get on and do something to help people, then I'll do it, rather than waiting for anybody else to do it.
And what's the reaction from the public and the people who use the footpath?
Well, I get amazing thanks. It's unbelievable, really, particularly the cyclists, because they're the ones it affects most of all. And virtually every single one stops to thank me and say what a good job I'm doing. So it then made me realise that I was actually doing something that was of value to the public.